find it interesting that everyone's talking about the American empire is collapsing and everything, which, yeah, America is definitely in some trouble and it needs to sort some things out. But with that being said, first of all, we're not even an empire in the traditional sense. Like, we don't force our satellite states into conscription like Russia does or China does. We don't force Taiwan into our military. We don't force Guam into our military, or, parts of South America that we've turned into satellite states. And, Puerto Rico, for instance, they all have their own elected bodies and their own government officials and their own state laws and government laws and things like that. So we're not really an empire. We don't levy heavy taxes on them, so their population is starving to death trying to pay taxes to us while we sit back and collect revenue. Right there, we're not a traditional empire. So right there, we're more magnanimous than other empires. But secondly, everyone's talking about how we're collapsing because we're going to the tables and we're making an agreement with Russia over Ukraine, which, okay, fine, but we've historically always done that, so that doesn't even make sense. But apparently Russia holds all the cards, and Russia's in a better position than we are because we're the ones coming to the table. But the same motherfuckers were talking about how, we don't want to go to war, if we go to war we're going to lose. This defeatist idea that, we can't win a war against Russia's so much stronger than us. So if we go to the tables and we get an agreement, well, we're collapsing and we're doomed anyways. But if we go to war with Russia, we're doomed anyways. So I'm kind of confused. So what does President Trump do? Does he not make a deal like he said he was going to do and broker peace? And then y'all bitch about that because we're going to war? Or does he go to war and not look weak on the table and not do what he said he was going to do, and then y'all bitch about that? I really don't understand. It's like this whole defeatist mentality of China's so much more superior than America, and all these other nations and all these other countries are so much better than America. Fucking leave. I know that's cliche, but leave. You're not forced here. You know what I'm saying? If all these other places are so much better and America's collapsing and it's just this terrible oligarchy and ruled by evil monarchs that are evil, even though we're a democracy or really a republic, but I'm not going to get into that. But the point I'm trying to make before I go off on too much of a tangent here is, what was President Trump supposed to do? Because either which way, y'all are going to bitch. So just let me know what y'all want and I'll be able to shut up, because I'm tired of hearing y'all bitch about everything.